Well, hello guys, it's Aquatic Land TV here. This is another exciting episode of Prediction Tuesdays, where we talk about everything going on with Minecraft. Now, right now, this week, there hasn't really been any big breaking news because, as you guys know, as I said in the last episode, last week was the start of the developers taking a long break, and we may not see any content till the very last week of July and maybe even the start of August, because that's just how their break goes when it gets to this time of year. Now, with that being said, if you're new to the channel and you have never heard of Prediction Tuesdays, well, let me explain what Prediction Tuesdays is. So basically, I come on here and, I observe what goes on during the week, and then I tell what I think and what I think is going to happen and when it could happen and what is going to happen next. Well, sometimes I don't always know that answer right away. I am not a Minecraft developer. I don't have any secret information. I gather information from Twitter. Okay? I do that to some point for research purposes. Sometimes we just gotta talk about what we think will happen. And this is one of those episodes where we just have to talk about what we think will happen until something happens that is of significance for me to report on. So, the developers in both Stockholm and Redmond, Washington are on break right now, and so it gets very quiet, and so there's not much for me to do. Used to, if you're familiar with the history of this channel and what led to its creation, you know that in the old days I used to make a lot of episodes of Aquatic Land. Like, almost every day I was making episodes. If you know the history of this channel, as I said, and how it came to be, and you've been watching since the other channel, then you know that I used to make episodes and find things to do while I waited for big content news. Minecraft has changed its direction so many times that it's kind of hard to do that now. It's kind of hard, and plus my real life is different to when I first started. So, there's a lot of differences from when I started and everything to now. So, last week we talked about how they reintroduced the Copper Golem and I went over in a video talking about it in the last Prediction Tuesday video episode. I talked about this in a lot more detail, in as much detail as I could, breaking down what was going on, what the Copper Golem meant for the game, and everything like that. So I believe that Copper Armor is going to be good. Okay? I believe that could honestly be a reward or an incentive to go to the trial chamber in some way, shape, or form. Since it's literally made out of copper. You can put it in copper chest. You could put copper chest in there and things like that. The Copper Golem should also be able to put items in barrels and ender chests. I don't know how that would work because I'm not a Minecraft developer, but it should be able to at least do barrels aside from chest and double chest and copper chest. This is the first new chest type in a long time. Why don't we have chest types based on the wood type, or bookshelves based on the wood type? It just doesn't really make any sense. But we have copper chests now. And I trust the Minecraft developers know what they're doing. I mean, these are the same people who brought us the Nether update and the Caves and Cliffs update. So I trust them to do what they gotta do. The drop system has made 1.21 go longer than it should. I think we need to update to 1.22, guys. I think it's about that time. It needs to happen. When it will happen, I don't know. But when it does, I will be on here to tell you. But I don't know when that's going to be. Also, in the next few months, we have Minecraft Live again. Remember, Minecraft Live is going to be 2 times a year now. Probably in March, and then sometime September and October time. So we'll be talking about what we think that's going to entail in a matter of months. It's crazy to believe that, but 2025 is not far from being over. I know it's just the start of July, but I mean, it's not far from being over. It's crazy to think about. And I'm very excited to hopefully get to film with Bryce again soon with this hardcore series that we got going on. So, very excited about that. What is that? Oh, that's cool. That'll be useful. Projectile protection. So yeah, I'm very excited about you know, copper, where it fits into Minecraft's weapon lineup, it probably is between iron and like stone and iron. Between like stone and iron. I know people are going to disagree, but that's probably where it is. And I would say that it needs to be not like better than iron, but just as good as iron is right now for people to use it. It needs to be able to mine more stuff than what it is right now. And I think it should fully oxidize. I think it should oxidize. Alright guys, I really do believe that copper armor and copper tools is the way to go. And I also really do believe, as I was saying, that they need to oxidize. Now, I am not a Minecraft developer, and neither am I really good at coding, despite taking a little bit of coding in school 8 years ago. So, yeah, it's been a very long time since I tried coding, and it's very hard. And I don't even know if that can even happen, if they can make the armor and tools even oxidize in Minecraft. Possible. I guess it is technically possible if you can figure it out and you know what you're doing, but I don't know if it would be possible from my perspective. I'm just guessing that it may or may not be, because I don't have any experience except for just a tiny bit in coding. It was a very little bit of coding that I did in school. And you also have to be really good at math. And I'm not. So, I don't know if they can make it happen, but I would like to see it. That is, for sure. I would like to see them make the armor oxidize so that you could have some form of green armor in a way, technically. Well, it'd be about a little bit like this color, honestly, but it would be good. Alright, so let's talk about the whole 1.22 thing. So they honestly could be saving 1.22 as the last update. As you know, Minecraft Live is now going to be 2 times a year. So that could be something that happens. And we could stay in 1.21 for a little while longer, which I don't really want to happen, but it's not my choice. So, yeah, I just really think that we need to switch to 1.22 as soon as possible, because it's getting annoying. soon as possible. Whoa! That's cool. I bet I will get a disc from it. But yeah, I really do hope that maybe at Minecraft Live we're going to get something for 1.22. And maybe 1.21.8 or whatever will be the final version of 1.21. I don't know. I just feel like they're just making us stay on there like the old days. And it's kind of annoying. So, yeah. I honestly don't know when they're going to be back, but I feel like it'll be the last week of July. Anywhere from the last week of July to early August at best. So I am very much looking forward to when they do make their return. And Minecraft Live will be here before we know it. Minecraft Live Part 2. Be here before we know it. The year will be over before we know it. Here's the spawn. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about what's going on soon. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to see that. Wrong button. How do I get back? So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the future. I know we haven't talked much about what I think is going to happen. I think we'll get the copper golem and stuff very soon on Java. We may even see more this week for Bedrock. I really don't know, but I'm very excited about the potential for what could come. There is a lot of potential. Give Lego Show TV trial key. Let's see what we get here. In charges armor. Okay. Woo. Can I place structure? I can place a trial chamber. Let's do that. Let's place a trial chamber. Just for the fun of it. That's how we'll end the video. It'll work. That's how we'll end this episode. find a good place. Looks like I can't. Oh well. Alright, guys. Well, we did find another fortress, so that's cool. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, then please comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to never miss a video. And I will see you guys again very soon. Goodbye! And remember, Bryce is a noob. Bye!